What's up, YouTube? Y'all already know how I'm coming. Thinking straight outside the box. Get the scrap. Stay ready so you won't have to get ready. But I just came up on here to talk about Boosie, T.I., Kanye West, and y'all already know my boy Charleston White. See, here's the thing. We all got a mission for God. Everybody got a mission on this earth to do. You feel me? You either choose to do it or not. That between you and God. And when I say that, people got to realize the voice that come to your head, that be God. And it also could be a voice that come to your head that represent the devil. Your choice. That's why God say we make our own choices. You catch it, you don't, you don't. But here's what we got to understand. When you on a mission and you got to do that mission, you gon' do something different. You're going to operate different than everybody else. Because everybody else ain't on that same mission with you. I can use Charleston White, for example. Charleston White is a community activist, right? He got a mission. So his mission is to save the kids. That's the thing he want to do. That's what he trying to do. Save the kids. And he ain't saving kids of his own. He's saving kids of the generation. Okay? So he have to sit and think what I can do to get this message out here to save the kids. And that's the unthinkable. When it come down to doing God's work, you got to do the unthinkable. So he coming out saying all those harsh things about dead people, kids, and all the rest of the things that he say. Y'all already know what he be saying because we see the people who not thinking outside the box not understanding. You feel me? So, with that being said, he had to go that route to get the attention. That's just like mama. Mama could tell you, go in there and clean them dishes. Go wash them dishes. She said it just like that. Go in there and wash them dishes so I can cook. You never went and washed them dishes. She get up when she feel like cooking. She get up, go in the kitchen. You ain't washed them dishes. So mama say, didn't I tell you get your motherfucking ass up and go wash them dishes? You hop up and you go wash them dishes. You hop up and you go wash them dishes. But it took mama to say, get your motherfucking ass up and go wash them dishes. So, it took her to say that for you to know she's serious to go wash them dishes. Charleston White, knowing if he say, man, we gotta stop these rappers putting this message out here to our kids like it's cool to kill another nigga. Like it's cool to gang bang. If he came out like that, nobody wouldn't listen. We all know we've been in this world long enough to hear it's the music. It's the music that manipulate these kids. That's all we've been fucking saying. It's the music. It's the music that manipulate these kids. But ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Nobody. We just talking. Like we always do. And I say I put myself in there because I'm no different. I don't want to sound like I'm some saint, like I'm being perfect. So, like he say, he been doing it for 10 years. Ain't shake nothing. Probably a few. So this time, he decided to come, he dissing the dead. The rapper dissing the dead. The rapper talking about raping women. The rappers talk about fuck they ops mama. So, for me to do my mission and to reach my goal, I done came up with a master plan. Let me say, fuck the dead. And I could probably get some attention. I can, not necessarily he dissing the dead for attention. He mentioning the dead to prove the point. Fuck King Boom, fuck Nipsey Hussle. And it drawed everybody's attention. This the crazy thing though. Everybody like, man, now why would he say some shit like that? He wrong for that. He wrong for that. He wrong for saying. What's the difference? Even though this is not where I'm going, one thing, he got everybody undivided attention. Everybody. Podcasts, people in the neighborhood, everybody, the world. So once he bait, it's a bait. I dissed them dead because of the I'm trying to wheel you in so you can understand why I dissed the dead and where I'm going with it. Even though people still seems to not understand why he say what he say. That because people don't want to. It hurt their feelings. See, until we get out our feelings, we can understand better. That just like I'm hanging with my friend. Right? And every day, I'm smelling some mustard, some smell like onion. And I'm like in my head, dang, man, my friend stank. He must not be putting no deodorant on, bruh. What the fuck? But if I tell it to somebody else, I know that person will be looking at, damn, that's your friend. You sitting up under your friend every day and ain't telling your friend that he musty. Dang, why you telling me? So that make me a dirty friend. That make me a bullshitting ass friend because I'm sitting up here talking about a nigga I hang with every day that he musty, and I'm telling it to somebody else and ain't telling it to him. But you know why? You know why it ain't being told to him? Man, he might get mad. He might get mad that he might take it as if I'm talking about him. And I don't want that bullshit, man. I don't want niggas snapping on me when I'm just trying to tell them. So how do we help this person who being musty? Motherfucker say, he smell it. He smell it. But he probably thinking nobody else smell it. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't where I'm going with it. So it make me a phony friend for not telling my partner he musty. Now I gotta, cause that is the truth. When you tell somebody they musty, they get mad. But I'm that friend gonna tell you anyway. You could get mad at me later cause it hurt your feelings. Your feelings. But why? You supposed to look at the bigger picture. I told you the truth. You got some friends that get mad, some don't. It's a lot of people sleep. If your plant dying, you don't give it no water, how would it grow? We always so quick to say a person. No, that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to water that seed so it can grow. Not saying that I'm going to be on you about the same thing every day. I'm not. I'm going to say it to you one time and that's it. And one thing I know the brain God have created is one special hell of a thing we know nothing about. Because the brain record things you ain't even expect for it to record. It's just hard to remember certain things because there's so much information in your mind. To say we talked about that 2 weeks ago. So, what's the difference? If I'm telling you, you musty and you get mad. That's the same thing with the Charleston White situation. We get mad off the truth. How could you go around it? How could you go around the truth? How do we supposed to ever, all we do when anything happen to us black motherfuckers, we say Black Lives Matter. When that police shit started, we say Black Lives Matter. That's how them white folks were able to get that title, Black Lives Matter, and get rich off of it. Because that's all we doing. Is screaming saying Black Lives Matter and tearing up the city. Been doing it for years. When it gonna stop? How we supposed to stop it? How? All we doing is talking. See, we all screaming Black Lives Matter because we black. For one, we're not doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this to say this. What Charleston is doing, we got to work on us first before we can even get to changing laws around here. We got to work on us. Why we mad at the white folks when I can't even come to you and borrow no sugar or no Kool-Aid? Or when you judging me just on how I look? Why? See, we're not thinking outside the box. We're just looking at what a person is saying. I guarantee you, anybody try to take that moment a second and think about what Charleston White saying, those who don't like him. Take a second and say, okay, he say the rappers doing it. What's different than me? Shit, he right. But it's how he said it. He's he needs a couple of beats behind him to do. Then you'll be okay with it. What if he just rapping a cappella? He's saying fuck the dead. The ops who killed the motherfucker saying fuck the dead. What's the difference? But I gotta stay on topic. The whole point of this video was if you on a different mission. Charleston on a mission. And he gonna operate different than we are. Cause God giving him the information and expanded his mind to take this next route. Turn left here. Go here. He can't listen to us. He ain't listening to us. Cause it ain't his duty to listen to us. He on a mission. If he listen to us, he ain't gonna complete that mission. So he ain't gonna operate how you will operate. He ain't gonna think the way you think. He on a mission. We all on a mission, a different path to mission, a different path of a mission. But one thing about everybody's mission, we gonna eventually come together and hold hands. If that individual complete that mission, like him and Kanye West, they on the same thing. And once they get through going a route God wants them to take them at that moment, we're going to see them together. Everybody's mission is different, but we all going to end up at the same place. We all going to end up at the same place, even though we all on the different. Same with Kanye West. He say white lives matter. Instead of taking a second and thinking about why he would wear that shirt, and you don't even know what mission he on. If you ask me, thinking outside the box, he more feel like Black Lives Matter was a scam. And those who believe in it saw it, we seen that the person who did the Black Lives Matter got millions and what they did with the money. They exposed it. And in order for me to get my people to see what I'm trying to say, let me go this route. Or white lives matter. So we instantly want to act like because of what they do to us, he wrong because of what we see, white lives matter. Instead of thinking outside the box of, where he going with this? I wonder why he wear this, because all Charleston, all Kanye West do is talk against black people. I mean white people. So why would he wear a white lives matter shirt? And those who follow or been listening to Kanye West, he always have been against them people. He always have. So to get your attention, I gotta go another route. I can't, everybody doing the Black Lives Matter, but it haven't woke nobody up. It haven't changed a thing. So now I gotta do the unthinkable. Now I gotta think outside the box. Cause just screaming Black Lives Matter, it ain't working. I can't go this route. So before we get to tearing a nigga down, we gotta think outside the box. 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 We gotta think Start thinking outside the box. Start thinking before you react to understand. You know damn well he ain't saying white lives matter in the way you interpret it or self-explanatory. He did it for attention so he could get a message out. But I think, a lot of us, we like drama, we like mess, and we follow the bandwagon. It's all about who we like around here. That's why y'all so mad that Charleston is on Boosie, because we look at Boosie, a real nigga. Boosie from the streets. Boosie, you don't know my struggle, so you can't feel my hustle. You don't know what I done been through. We all been through that. Special niggas. We all, so how can you not feel and bump that? Just that line. How? How? Because we're not thinking. We're just going, oh, he did Boosie, he did Boosie. Listen to what he's saying about Boosie. Why is Boosie and T.I. allowing their kid to even go through that? Boosie, you sitting up here talking about fuck the police in front of the police and not realizing you got kids out here. They can't get you now that you have the knowledge and the understanding of what they trying to do to you. Your kid is who they gonna get to hurt you. Come on. But y'all pride too big. Y'all pride too big to give Charleston White that credit because of the fact the gangster niggas, the do-boys that T.I. and Boosie have surrounded with them that who's willing to go catch a body for them don't like Charleston White because Charleston White speak about them niggas that surrounded Boosie and T.I. to go catch a body. You hear me? Those guys Charleston White talking about, the shit that Charleston White talking about is surrounded with T.I. and Boosie. So they all sitting at home talking about what they don't like about Charleston White. So they hear they niggas who willing to go kill for them dissing Charleston White. And to say that they have the knowledge, especially T.I., he just as smart as Charleston White. But his gangbanging buddies don't like him. So he couldn't respond to Charleston White. Man to man, iron sharpen iron. Because if I was T.I. and Boosie, how I would have responded to Charleston White? Y'all know what? I'm T.I. and Boosie at this point. This how I would have responded to him. I understand Boosie ain't want to say none at all. So I say, I'm being T.I. at this moment. You know what? Charleston White. I do have them cases on me. I did get caught up in some shit. You feel me? But just because of everything that they put on me, not really happened. But most of them things happen. I just don't like how he came about on it. How he just put me out there like I'm really a rapist or really a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? He threw it out there to y'all wrong. But he right. He telling the truth. I do need to tell my motherfucking son to stay in a child place. That's what you get from being on the internet fucking with a man. Now you looking for daddy to come save you when I already got 3 strikes. I already got 3 strikes. So daddy not about to put himself out there with a guy like this who trying to do something for the community. I love that. I just don't like how he went about it. He could have came and somehow contact the daddy like a man. I know he could get hold of me because he's in the celebrity business now. Instead of getting on there responding all tough, like, nigga, I ain't the one to play with, and that's the shit we trying to stop. Because you ain't got to respond, fight fire with fire, which that ain't what he trying to do. The shit that he said was fucked up. At first, he didn't say too much of fucked up shit until you responded. And the reason why he feel like y'all niggas ain't who you niggas are, because he can't believe y'all act like y'all don't see where he going with this. That's why he feel like that as a man. He looked up to y'all that y'all being the niggas that y'all are. He didn't look for y'all to respond like that. And that's why he feel like y'all niggas is just characters. Y'all been faking to our kids like y'all this and that. But no. Look how you responded to what I'm saying about your kid. Come on, T.I., you speak for black lives. You killed niggas with kindness. And that's how it would have came off the Charleston. Why he right? I'm not a rapist, but I have got involved with the shit. You know, but due to this society of the world, that's what they would call it. He right. I just don't like how he came at me with it. You know, I just don't like how he put me out there like I'm just not that nigga been in the streets and doing what I did, you know. He just could have called me like a man. He didn't have to get on the internet and just bash me like that. He could have just called my son, and told me about my son, you know. That's how T.I. could have responded. Even though he's a grown man, he responded how he want, but he missing the message to say how intelligent he is. But it's because the boys he hang around, his hit man, Charleston talking about them. So what it'll look like to them, if you agreeing with him, they'll feel like, yo, fool. But that just expose your hand. That's exposed that you faking it with them niggas when you know the real. That's how you got caught up in that tornado. It ain't about you responding. It's what you said when you responded. It's what you said. Everybody looking, trying to take, say, oh, his kid. He ain't have to say that to the kid. And that's when you not thinking outside the box. Because we know people don't play about their kids. But that ain't what Charleston going with it about. I ain't gonna say that. By it being a kid, that's what everybody think they could take and run with it. But I remember my homeboy them got to fight, make the long story short. And it's the little brother they weren't worried about because he was little. So while they fighting, the little brother running around free looking for something. Found the glass in the ditch and hit that boy across his head that was fighting his brother. So if I look at that boy like because he a kid, that kid gonna be the one kill me. The way the world going right now, kids is the one doing the killing. When he go to jail, he ain't gonna get charged like a kid. He gonna get charged like a grown man. His daddy said that he grown, and I told him, T.I., I told him he gonna end up in prison. And all that shit T.I. went through, I wouldn't want my child to go through that. I do everything in my power. I swear to God, it ways T.I. could do. It's more than what T.I. doing that he could get to his kid. But it's so sad that T.I. got the knowledge that he have, and he could tell the public his son gonna end up in prison as if he don't have no control of his son. But now that your son facing a grown man, he a kid. Nobody thinking outside the box. Now that your son is going at it with a grown man, he a kid. Come on, somebody. We got to do better than what we doing. And I know one thing for sure what we ain't doing as people is thinking, whether you thinking outside the box or not. We ain't taking the moment and think. You think Charleston White, any black leader came to give us any type of information, they dead. They dead. And that's what put fear in a lot of us. We got to go along to get along. No. You got to be like the black leaders. I'm willing to die about what I believe in. And I ain't too surprised about how everybody intake what Charleston White say. Because God said we lost. We lost. We the lost people. We the sleep people. So the backslash and not understanding Charleston White, we gonna get there. Because of a lot of us sleep. But guess what Charleston doing right now? Waking them up. I can't hang around you and watch you do bad and not tell you what's up because I'm worrying about it gonna start some drama. I ain't your friend then. If I allow you to go down the wrong path because I'm worrying about some type of motherfucking drama, it may start some argument because the truth hurt. But it also gonna set you free. Because once I get done telling my friend what's up, might get mad, walk off, not talk to me 2 days. When he sit down with him and himself and God, what I said ain't never left. And he know I'm telling the truth. Or she know I'm telling the truth. Like what that boy said, Mo 3. I told my friend he need to take care of his kid. And he got mad, but I would have been wrong if I never said nothing. Huh, bro? Y'all better wake up, get out your feelings, get the scrap, stay ready so you won't have to get ready. Start thinking for yourself and think outside this box we in. Get the scrap.